welcome. So, Commander Momo reporting for duty to this evening. Can't get my words out. What happens when you're stuck at home all day because your vehicle is in the shop? It will be tomorrow as well. So, we are going to Universal Yums, and we're going to Austria. Go to mountains, and I like mountains. I don't like cold. But anyway, here's our map of Austria. European country. You can kind of see where it's located. Italy's down here at the bottom. Germany and France over this way. In the middle with mountains. So we have Vienna, which is up here at the top. Let me see. Right here. The capital city is home to a quarter of Austria's entire population. It's also home to, the Schönbrunn Palace. I probably said that wrong. Which boasts over 1,440 individual rooms. Okay, I don't want to clean that. That's too many places. So we have this one right here. This is Kitsi. This picturesque town is known for beautiful apricot trees, historic castles, and super tasty chocolate tree stumps, like in your box. Ooh, well, it's kind of appropriate because Hungary is right here. Not named for being hungry. It's named for the Huns, but anyway. So right here, right next to Italy, we have the Total Alps. If that sounds familiar, here's why. It says, feeling chilly, these glaciers have been so cold that they were able to preserve Otzi, the Iceman. It was discovered in 1991 and is Europe's oldest natural mummy. Over here on the little, well, I guess, outstretch or whatever, little arm, we have Saint Anton Alberg. Even though the Alps cover a whopping 60% of the entire country, this location gets the title of the cradle of alpine skiing. I've never been skiing, so I have no idea. It's a winter sports dream come true. Oh, it's a Lily. Hello, Lily. It's a winter sports dream come true with more than 180 miles of marked ski runs. Sadly, they're kind of in a drought for snow right now. I know in Germany they are, at least, that they're having to actually close down ski resorts as they're not getting snow to even cover the slopes at all. So that's kind of sad. And then lastly, we have right here, we have Salzburg. Do these mountains look familiar? That's because this city was the location of for the Sound of Music. And you can even go on a guided tour that takes you to all the famous places that appeared in the movie. So nifty. Never watched all of the. There's a Callie back there. All of the Sound of Music. Never up my alley anyway. Here's our yummy box we got of Austrian treats. All right. Hello. Let's see here. Guten Tag from Austria. The hills are alive with the sound of music, as they say. It's got some big snacks in there this time. Because this month we're hitting up Austria. You'll find that the snow-capped country is a lot more than just a famous movie set. And what was that? Oh, it's a phone thing. My phone is on. Oh, it don't make that noise. You couldn't get me. It is also the birthplace of Mozart. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus. Anyway, it's also home to some of the best chocolate in the world, and so get ready to dig in because these treats will have you singing with joy. Or just me because I'm weird. So right now in Austria, while others are sitting inside and sipping hot chocolate, which there is a difference between hot chocolate and hot cocoa. Me and Des were watching something on that, and we feel smart. Anyway, January is the time when Austrians come out to play, so join in on the winter fun by skiing in the Alps, visiting a New Year's market, or are going to a music festival. And they have some pictures right here, y'all can kind of see. Those are nice. The top one is the Stronberg Palace. That's the one that has over 1,400 rooms. Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you. This big lake one on mountains is Hallstatt. Ooh, Salzkammergut in Austria. And then the last one is the Schlossenberg Graz. Like a tower? Clock tower? Where are you at? Right there. Clock tower looks like. Not sure. I don't speak German at all, so I might say something really wrong. It looked like a tower. Like a clock tower. So let's see. So our first one. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to make your day better. You guys make my days better. So, you know, it's been passing along. So we have Big Banana. It says that too, Big Banana. So dark chocolate banana bar. A fluffy banana foam coated in decadent chocolate. Sounds delicious. So Austria is totally bananas for bananas. Surprised? You should be. With snow-capped Alps covering 60% of Austria's land, the country isn't exactly equipped to grow tropical bananas. Nevertheless, yeah, I'm kind of excited about this one too. Because nevertheless, they're Austria's second most popular fruit, right behind apples. You could say their second banana. Think we're exaggerating. On average, the country consumes over 126,000 tons a year, and we're not just talking about eating them raw. They get turned into everything from cakes, creams, and the super popular Schokombananen. Told you I can't speak German. Once you try them, you'll go. Dare we say it? Absolutely bananas. I do like chocolate covered frozen bananas. They're delicious. Especially when it's really hot outside. I got one at Disney World. It was delicious. I'm gonna leave that. I'll be alright. Hey, this is you know, friendly here. Oh, it is like foamy foam. Oh, that's good. See it in there. Sorry, I'm not really camera. I don't know. Anyway, you see it in there. It's kind of foamy. It kind of reminds me of like the chocolate covered fruit jellies. If y'all have ever had those, but tastes like banana. I like this a lot. This is really good. You don't get crumbs everywhere. So, I have cream soda to drink. I was gonna make some tea, but I decided not to. This is our next one. Paprika pea snack. So, paprika pea crackers, puff crackers with a peppery twist. Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, well, it kind of looks like it's beer. And yeah, they drink beer in Austria, so I was like, that'd be perfect, but it's not. It's cream soda. I'm not a beer drinker. So, anyway, did you know I can't talk. Did you know that for 50 years, Austria and Hungary were the same nation? They're weird. Austria, I can't do it anyway. For World War I, start of World War, or one of the reasons for the start of World War I. Even though they separated in 1918, both aspects of both cultures remain inseparable. Case in point, the paprika pepper. The quintessential Hungarian ingredient remains a staple in Austria as well, and you can find it in everything from sausages to goulash, which goulash is delicious if you've ever tried it. Even after 100 years of separation, you can still taste the history, especially in these lightly seasoned puff crackers. One bite and you understand why Austria couldn't bear to separate itself from this zesty flavor. I love paprika. I cook with it often. Often. Smells paprika-ish. Oh, these are cool looking. They're like cracker golf balls. We got texture of golf balls. That's interesting. It's like eating paprika potato air. Or pea. Hold on. Hey, no lactose. That's great. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know, we had that box with all those milk things, and I was like, oh no. I like these. They're not. They said it's bread crisp, so I can see that, like a little flatbread. They're really good though. He is not. He's in the living room. I like these a lot. It says, let's see here. They are traditionally sustainable and from a regional production, so that's pretty cool. It says no palm oil, no soy, no lactose. And they're made in Germany, though. They're not that bad for you either. Des says he is watching. Oh, you're gonna do something. Don't you hurt me. I'm gonna eat those. I like those a lot. And I was kind of worried it'd be like super paprika-ish, like a lot of paprika. It wasn't. It was good. Because, you know, some snacks, they had just too much seasoning. Oh, do you love me? I'm too special for people to be mean to me. People are mean anyway. There ain't nothing I can do about that, but that's okay. You being here makes me happy. That's all you have to do. Just be here and talk to me. Alrighty, let's find this other one. This one. Right here. So we have cheesecake wafers. I like sugar wafers. They're one of my favorite snacks. I don't know why, but they are. I think because they go good with coffee or tea. So, the classic dessert made the Austrian way. We all know about New York cheesecake, but I can't read it. But have you ever had Viennese cheesecake? I like that word, Viennese. On the surface, it looks almost identical to the New York variety, with a matching light color and creamy texture. But slice it open and you'll find a uniquely Austrian surprise, dried fruit. And not only that, but Viennese cheesecake is also a lighter tasting and slightly tart from the quark cheese they used to make. What's quark cheese? Anyway, I have to look that up. Taste the difference for yourself in these cheesecake-inspired wafers. I have to look that up. Quark cheese. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm curious. Oh, it's kind of like cottage cheese. This quark is a wonderful, creamy, spreadable cheese that's deliciously versatile in both sweet and savory dishes. Aren't you Pinterest? Oh, you can't really see. Well, can't see it. It's like it doesn't look like cream cheese, but it's kind of like that. Look it up if you want. It's not really cottage cheese. It's not really ricotta, but yeah. Never heard of quark cheese. Learned something new. Trying to get these out without breaking them to pieces. I don't want wafers to go, wafer dust to go everywhere. It's going everywhere. There we go. They put a lot of layers in theirs. Like, that's a thick layer. You get some here from like the 99-cent store, the dollar store. That's a thin little layer. But this is good. It tastes like cheesecake. It'd be really good with coffee. Which I think I might save that for the rest of them. It's not really sweet either. These are good. Uh-oh, make a mess. That's what they are. Waffles. Classic kitchen style. Make a mess. Yeah, I have a pen pal in Belgium, and I sent her, excuse me, some American chocolate, like Twix and Reese's Pieces and Hershey Bar, and she sent me their versions, which is the same thing, Twix, Hershey Bar, and they taste completely different. Their stuff's not as sweet as ours. But she tasted ours. She's like, what do y'all do? Y'all just eat sugar? I said, yeah, pretty much. Everything here is super sweet. Alrighty. So our next one is Bobby. I like the packaging. You got a little mustachio guy. See, we don't have Sin here. You know, this could be his candy bar. Except, you know, it's called Bobby. But anyway, I like the colors too. It's like the barber pole, you know. I think I will save it so we can show him. I mean, it's just too cute. So this is a crispy caramel milk chocolate bar. It says Austria's funniest candy. Meet Count Bobby. That's the name of the dapper fellow. This guy. Well, right here. Count Bobby. Tucson, Arizona. Is it got a name? These candies? And the subject of Austria's favorite jokes. No one knows who first came up with Count Bobby jokes, but they likely arose in the early 20th century as a way of poking fun at the Austrian elites. The jokes center on Count Bobby, a bumbling aristocrat who's always missing the point. Jokes such as these have kept Austrians running for decades. I can't read it. And by the 1950s, Count Bobby has become a household name, inspiring joke books, films, and this very chocolate bar. Okay, I'm kind of curious. This one's gonna be good, I think. Try to save this wrapper as best I can. I'm not doing too good of a job. Ooh, it's like looks good. Smells pretty good too. So you can see it got kind of a caramelly nougat center, and then it's covered with the Crispies chocolate. It kind of reminds me of a Ferrero Rocher's with the hazelnut and the crispy stuff. It's really caramelly though. I think Mr. Goodbar's got peanuts in it and not Crispies. But that one's like a crunch bar. But you take the crunch bar and you put caramel on the inside and kind of fold it together. But it's caramelly, but as like with the other stuff we've had so far, it's not super sweet. That one's kind of a more mature caramel, I guess, because it's not super sweet, and neither is the chocolate. Well, welcome, Miguel de Boga 13Z. Thank you for joining the conspiracy. I am not Desirous Bloodraven. I'm Commander Momo. I'm his co-streamer. But welcome. I know, everybody say I'm cuter than he is, so. He's lurking somewhere on here, just, you know, watching. But Bobby Bar is good. So, what our next one is. So these are those tree trunks that we were talking about earlier. And I will say, this is hefty. Like, it's hefty. I'm kind of excited. So we have chocolate tree stumps. Crispy on the outside, chocolate on the inside. What more do you need? It's, well, this is my hand. So, it's about the size of my hand. I'm really excited. This is hefty. Anyway, sometimes when we're searching for treats to include in our box, we come across some. I got crumbs and I can't read it. Some of those cheesecake things. We come across something like these wafers, which are equal part delicious and equal parts confusing. Why are they shaped like trees? Why does the entirety of Austria carry on like this is something completely normal? Because they can, that's why. Honestly, we're stumped. But we can all tell you one thing that doesn't confuse us: the taste. A thin, crispy wafer gives way to decadent chocolate I can't talk, my goodness gracious. It gives way to the decadent chocolate inside for a yum that makes us all say, well, terrific. That they live in forest. It's mountains and trees. So what else do you have to mimic your snacks but mountains and trees? See, this makes sense to me. Mountains and trees. Oh my goodness gracious. Over there. So it's shaped like, I can see it, it's kind of like tree bark. You can see it when I move it around. Like tree bark texture. You can see the chocolate in there. It looks like a piece of, like a log. Doesn't smell like a log though. It's super chocolatey smelling. Oh, it's stacked in there. That's just chocolate. I could see why these are really popular. This is awesome. I like this a lot. And it's a good, you can hear it. It's a good crisp. I got kind of close. I'm glad he put that microphone sock on the microphone because crumbs just went everywhere. But this is really good. Uh-oh. Can't get in my mouth. And once again, not super sweet. Super chocolatey, but not super sweet. Sorry, nose has been running all day. I kind of like these snacks are not super sweet, even though they're chocolate and caramel and all that. It's kind of a nice break because I live here in the US and it's sweet all the time. So something not super sweet is great. So far, I think that's been the best snack out of this box. I really like those. I see why they are so popular. Like, don't even have to question it. I do need a drink though. Those would be really good with hot chocolate or hot tea or coffee. Just because that chocolate is so dense in there. This is our next one. I do like it's called Spicy Spikes. Don't have to question what it is. So these are cheese and turmeric breadsticks. Looks tasty on there. And it says, if this isn't your first trip with us, then you know by now that we're big fans of cheese. And we're not talking all about the puns. That's why Dustin's here anyways, the puns. And it said, that's why we're so excited and unnaturally excited to learn, or like unnaturally excited, excuse me, to learn about a place called the Cheese Road in Vorarlberg. It's not literally a road made of cheese. We can dream though. It's actually a community of cheesemakers who are ready and willing to give tours and share their knowledge of everything cheesy. Sounds like my place to be. It says while we're a long way from Vorarlberg, these cheesy breadsticks should give you an idea of what all the hype is about. Oh, and it's an approved recipe too. Oh, this don't have palm oil in it either. I know there was a big hullabaloo a few years ago, maybe like 5-6 years ago, about palm oil and everything. Because there was an import, I think. Zach's chocolate. I've heard of cactus candy before. I think, no, I was thinking of Dez's pickleballs. They came from, El Paso, I think. I'll have to look at some of these other places, though. They smell pretty good. These are really good. I will, however, take a picture of your suggestion. Because I like trying new stuff. These remind me of cheese straws. I don't know if y'all have ever had those. They're kind of, we have them down here all the time. That's what these taste like, cheese straws. And I love cheese straws. They're not as cheesy though, or spicy. Yeah. I can send you something too. I don't know what, but I'll find something. Yeah, I like these. Not as good as the tree stumps. Oh yeah, I had to throw away the remainder of the pickleballs because I was cleaning over here and they fell, and what little bit was left fell out of the package. And since they're so kind of dusty coated, I think he's busy doing something. Otherwise he would say no, which he'll probably say no here in a minute anyway. But yeah, they got coated in dirt and hair, and there was no way of cleaning them off. But he'll act like he's sad that they went, but I'm pretty sure he was happy that they would go. That they went, but that was my fault. I'm sorry. These would be really good with tomato soup. Yeah. These are good. It kind of took the moisture out of my mouth. The breadsticks, after all. So the bacon pecan brittle, is it like pecan covered bacon, or is it mixed in? Speaking of hot sauce, Des requested a hot sauce, and I found it for him. We both tried it, and it's quite spicy. It's called the Phoenix, and it is cantaloupe Scotch bonnet hot sauce. And it's fine at first. It's really fruity, and then all of a sudden it's hot. There's some other peppers in there too. And the company that makes it, they have other flavors that are fruit and pepper. But that's the one he wanted, so we got it. We just hadn't tried it on anything yet. But I think he's going to do that for you guys at some point. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with what he wants to do sometimes, but that's okay. As I say, I'm only a co-streamer. I'm only here sometimes, not all the time. So these ones are kind of hefty too. We have these over here sometimes, but they're usually like patty form, kind of like rounds. These are sticks. So these are coconut rolls. A sweet taste of nostalgia, because sorry Lily, we sell these at Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I swear you probably seen them as Cracker Barrel, because the old-fashioned snack here as well. It said, what could be more enticing than candy wrapped in bright blue packaging covered in 50s memorabilia? Oh, it sure is. Right up there at the top. So we got a guitar, people dancing, a lady in her bikini at the beach, a scooter, some kind of vehicle. Anyway, he said, you're probably just as confused as we are when we picked up the snack, but don't worry, we found out what is up with this snack. Apparently, coconut rolls were a super popular snack in 1950s Austria, but now they're making a... Cat's making weird noise, sorry. It says, but now they're making a modern comeback, and we can see why. Sweet, chewy, and oh so coconutty. Also coconutty all in one. It's no wonder why they withstood the test of time. And that's why people like them here, too. That and those freaking fruit slices. I think I found the pickle balls on Amazon, I think. I don't know. I try not to order Amazon too much. You don't like the coconuts? I got this one. I was devastated when I had these when I was a kid. Because they're super coconutty too. Good God. Like a blast of sundown oil. So you can see they look like they would be ice cream flavored. Like vanilla or chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. No, all coconut. And coconutty it is. What is it? That's from Seattle? I'm sorry, I like these. I like the coconut flavor. But every bite, when I just get blasted coconut in my sinuses and mouth, I just... Oh, the pickleball? Probably. Probably. I just think of sunscreen, suntan oil. I know that's weird, but that's what I'm tasting. Suntan oil. I gotta clean up every so often. You found some pickleballs? I'm sorry, my nose is running. I'll wash this shirt anyway. I think that was it. Sorry, it's coconut. I like those, but they just so coconutty. I should have told y'all that was beer. Now I'm blowing, but what? But anyway. I'm kind of excited about this one. So this one is... Oh, I'm almost ready. Someone said coconut, and I was reading the wrong thing. So these are chocolate covered apricot jellies. I like fruit flavored jelly things. I've always have. I don't know why. So anyway, Austria's favorite fruit. Do you think you know apricots? Which I was upset to the lips covered. That apricots were not unfuzzy peaches, as I thought so when they were a kid. They're two different completely fruits and they taste different. But anyway, as I said last time though, I thought chocolate milk came from brown cows. So unfuzzy peach is not that far-fetched for a young Sarah. travel down to the Washoe, I guess that's how you say it, Washoe Valley, and get ready to have your mind blown. A combination of wild temperature fluctuations, rich soil, and the closest to the Danube River, I can say that, makes the apricots grown here extra juicy and extra sweet. With such a famous fruit, it's no wonder Austrians use them in everything from skincare to chocolatey treats like this. Which, apricots are really good for your skin anyway. So, you know, got lots of nutrients. Y'all can discuss it, it won't bother me. So, I'm sorry I cut it like that, but it's all kind of, it got mushed in. So, and it's melting. So, chocolate covered stuff. Ooh. That is super apricot-y, but I like it. And the layer of chocolate on top of it is not, it's not super thick, so you get a good combination. But I think though, if I had just apricot filling, a little jelly inside, I would be happy with that too. Once again, that reminds me of the fruit sticks. If I ever see these fruit sticks, I will buy some so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Because my mom used to get them during Christmas. They come in orange and raspberry, and we'd have them at Christmas. But anyway, that's what that reminds me of. We have our next one. More chocolate. I do like chocolate though. I'm trying to read the German on there. Milchskullskana mit inner Fluling mit cappuccino Geschmack. Some pickleballs or anything. It's I don't know. I was trying to follow and not really. It is. Look at this. So, but I think it's like individuals. That's what I'm thinking. Like Mercy chocolate. I do like chocolate. One of my favorites. But I'm really excited about this one because it's cappuccino. It says milk chocolate cappuccino bar. Taste of Viennese coffee culture. Said you're walking through the streets. I put that down, it's blocking my light. Said you're walking through the streets of Vienna and suddenly you hear the faint sound of piano music in the distance. As you wander towards the sound, you're drawn in further by the rich scent of coffee wafting from an open door. At various tables inside, you see people reading newspapers in a variety of languages, and one group of locals, invites you to play cards. Congratulations, you discovered a quaint perfection that is Viennese coffee house culture. Grab a cappuccino or a cappuccino chocolate bar and relax. I do love cafes. One thing I miss about being at school, because you could go get you a coffee and just like sit somewhere and chill. Nobody bother you. So now I just sit on my balcony when it's not too cold or too hot and stare at the trees. I think I broke it. Good. Anyway, things these like little wrappy things. I broke it in half, sadly. Oh, that is coffee. Oh. I ain't lying about that. That's like sucking on coffee beans. Oh, goodness gracious. Not super sweet chocolate, but super coffee flavored. Root beer is one of my favorite sodas of all time. I'm a Barks drinker, and Barks was founded here in Mississippi, in Biloxi. My favorite root beer. Because like Barks has bite. That's their thing. I have been a Barks drinker since I was been little weeb. You know, we go fishing when I go visit down the coast. We always go to a Bozo's bait shop, and we buy root beer, Barks root beer in glass bottles. Put peanuts in it. Sounds weird, but it's delicious. Oh yeah, so yeah, you know it. So Barks, I love Barks. It's my favorite drink. And they also make cream soda. And this is one of Dez's favorite drinks as well. But it's cream soda, but it's red cream soda. The best stuff in the whole world. I know the red dye is probably not good for you, but we don't care. We love it. Well, Barks is my favorite drink. This is A&W, by the way. Cream soda. And that cappuccino bar was really good. And since they're individually wrapped, you know, I just get one when I need it. You can see them in there. Have y'all seen that new drink? It's like Starry or something. It's supposed to replace Sierra Mist. I want to try it. I used to love Sierra Mist a lot, and it's kind of sad to see it go. But if you try it, like, let me know. Tastes different. Tastes bad. Tastes good. I hadn't had it yet. But anyway. So we're on to our very last snack. This one is thick too. Look at this. Thick with 2 C's. Anyway. So we have a Mozart chocolate, and as I said before, Amadeus, 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 oh, oh, Amadeus. I do love Mozart. It's one of my favorites. You ever see epic rap battles to have Mozart versus Skrillex? One of my favorites. But anyway, it says dark chocolate marzipan bar. I'm gonna put that down because my hands are sweaty and I don't want to melt the chocolate. I don't know why. If the weather's weird, that's why. It says a dark chocolate marzipan bar. Do you like marzipan? Yes, thick. Well, Des has decided to call our third cat, Willow, a thick burger deluxe because she is a big girl. She's just always been a big kitty cat, and she's thick. So she's now thick burger deluxe. You can't fool me with those because I don't do the whole sound calling thingamajiggies. But thank you for the bits. Des said he got somebody with it and tricked them into thinking I got a little curly hair right. Tricked them into yeah, fooling you guys. I'm not on Discord that often, so if I had a call, I wouldn't even know it. Sad, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty common to get if you're on Discord all the time, but I'm not. Well, today's been the most I've ever been on Discord, I'd have to say. But anyway, forgot what I was doing. Not good. Music to our mouths with our Mozart chocolate bar. Oh, and the Amadeus song that I'm singing, it's one of my favorites. I've always liked it. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo. How it is. With such a famous composer as Mozart coming from Austria, it's no surprise that locals would put his face on everything, right? Unless you unless you ask the Germans, who might tell you Mozart actually came from their country, or ask an historian, who would likely say, actually Mozart is from Salzburg, which is a sovereign state at the time. Regardless of the historical accuracy, there's definitely one thing we can all agree on. This chocolate bar is music to our mouths. So, if you remember our map, Salzburg is right there where the mountain is that's singing. So, probably at the time when he was born, it probably was its own independent state, so it's Salzburg. But it's in Austria now, so people are gonna explain people as they do. So anyway, you know, it'd be awesome if there was a golden ticket inside of here, so I could go to the chocolate factory. There's not, though, sadly. But there's our chocolate bar in there. And you can see the marzipan. It's got little heart clover things on it. I don't know if y'all can see them on there. It's like little heart clover. Can you see the shine on the chocolate? See how it's really shiny? It's catching the light right at the top. The sign of a good tempered chocolate. I'm a nerd, yes, I know. That's okay. Good, if shiny chocolate is good. Oh my goodness. That sure is enough marzipan in there. I like that. The only reason you can tell, it's so almondy, it has an alcoholic taste to it. Which I like. I'm leaving fingerprints on it because my fingers are sweaty. I've always had sweaty hands. I don't know why. Clammy, I guess you would say. But my hands are always cold but sweaty. This chocolate, I'm going to be eating it for a while. It's a big chocolate bar. And it is dark chocolate too. It's not milk chocolate. It's a dark chocolate. I couldn't tell you what percentage though. I think I'm gonna save that one for later. After I get some food in me. But yeah, if you ever seen chocolate and it has that nice shine and gleam to it, it's been tempered well. If you ever get chocolate and it's a little bit powdery, it's kind of gotten old and the cocoa butter's trying to separate, which brings me back to what I said earlier. A difference between hot chocolate and hot cocoa is the amount of cocoa butter in there, which makes it creamy. Cocoa has less, where chocolate has more, because it's actually chocolate. So I like hot chocolate more than hot cocoa, but I'll drink them both equal. But anyway, we have some more pictures here at Austria. I kind of want to go. It looks like it's really nice. That was the Hofburg, Vienna. I guess the Hofburg in Vienna, Austria. The Kermel waterfalls. And the Hohenwerfen Castle. So that was all our snacks. We had some really good ones. I think I like the tree trunks, and the 2 chocolate bars at the end, and a banana bar at the beginning. I really like those a lot. So we're not done just yet. We're getting. That's what I hear. I know we're kind of really upset when we went to Gatlinburg because we went in summer. We didn't get to go when the leaves were changing, and I wish we could because it would have been wonderful because we actually stayed up on the mountain. GPS was wrong. It took us all the way up the dang mountain. Tore up my brakes. Anyway, it was still really nice. So, they always include a recipe. So we have Alt Werner Serpenhung, which I said that wrong, and I know I did. Which is old style Viennese chicken soup. Down there, you can see kind of some picture of it. It looks really good. And who don't like chicken soup, especially this time of year? So Austria's coolest museums. We have the Nazium, I guess. Have you ever had an idea so hilariously bad that it deserved to be in a museum? More than likely. Baumgarten's Nazium just may be your chance. From magnifying spoons to googly eyeglasses, this place has it all. Well, sounds like a place to go. We also have the Snow Globe Museum. Not all failed inventions end up in the Nazium. In case in point, the snow globe. You can all learn about how a surgical lamp accidentally became the world's most popular souvenir in the museum in Vienna. And then we have the Viennese Clock Museum. The clock's ticking on this exhibit. Okay, not really, but we couldn't help making a clock pun. Come here and see pocket watches, grandfather clocks, and cuckoo clocks from the 15th century and beyond. And then we have the Museum of Art Fakes. Sure, you can visit an art museum to see Austria's famous works, or you could do the next best thing and see Austria's most famous forgeries instead. This quirky museum features all the famous fakes you could ever find. So speaking of fakes, we have 2 Klimts here. Y'all have ever watched, what is it? Elfenlied. I probably said that one weird. Most of the opening title comes from Klimt's work. So this is, can't remember her name. Lady in Gold is this one. So see if I can get it close. We have the one at the top and the one at the bottom. Let's see if y'all can spot the fake. I know the answer already, but I don't know if y'all do. You'll probably not see it that well. Says, when the famous Austrian painting The Lady in Gold was stolen in 1996, it took museum curators 3 whole months to discover that it had been replaced with a forgery. Said, you can do better, right? Spot the forgery by finding all 5 differences in the pictures below. And we can find answers on page 50. So, Lily says the bottom one. Hey, I'm doing good remembering it's Klimt. I actually like his work. It's different. I think that's his name. Remember, it's in Elfenlied, which I really like that one. It was Gustav Klimt, that was right. I couldn't remember his first name. But the lady in the picture is Adele Bloch-Blauer the First. And this painting, this one right here, Lady in Gold, was stolen by the Nazis in 1941 and displayed at the Austria Gallery Belvedere in Vienna. So, yeah. I was reading about it. It was kind of a big old long thing. But anyway, so we only have one Lily who said it was the bottom one. I think you were right. Yeah, it is the bottom one. For the original is blue. Wait, hang on. Is blue, not red. Our arm should not be covered up. Right here. She shouldn't be wearing her bracelets right here. And the eye down here is originally dark in the original, but this one, it's hard to do it. This one has a white eye above the dark eye. So good job, Lily. Alrighty. So we're gonna climb the mountain. So, Choco the Yum Buddy, which is this little goblin right here, is on a climb of a lifetime. Help him reach the top of the Austrian Alps by answering a question at each peak. Don't read through the rest of the booklet for some clues. So we might be able to figure this one, but let's see if we're all paying attention. So Austria's most famous composer was born where? Any guesses? Well, yeah, he was born in Austria. He's Austria's most famous person. But what city was he born in? I mean, you could say Austria's most famous composer was born in Austria, and it works. Because it's Austria. Somethingberg. Salzburg. And it was Mozart, but yeah, Somethingberg, you got close enough. It says, want to impress your Austrian friends? You can't go wrong with a joke about Count Blank. It was a little guy that reminds us of Sin with the mustache on the candy bar. Yup, Count Bobby, good job. So the capital city, Vienna, is home to 25% of the country's total blank. Oh, good job, Ray. She remembered. He's cute. He's a cute little candy bar character. The capital city, Vienna, is home to 25% of the country's total blank. We got lots of good answers. Chocolate, apricots, cinnamon, milk. Could be milk. Could be mountains. Actually, I don't think they got, well, it's all mountainous. It don't really matter. Capital city, Vienna is home to 25% of the country's total population. All right. Austrian inventor Erwin Pertzi accidentally created blank while trying to create a surgical lamp. And this has a museum dedicated to it, this invention. Austrian inventor Erwin Pertzi accidentally created a blank while trying to create a surgical. What's your guys' guesses? Guesses? You forget? Snow globes. Snow globes were, he was trying to invent a surgical lamp and invented a snow globe. I actually found a snow globe I want. It's a kitty cat digging in a litter box, and the snow is the litter. It's so cute. I really want it. All right. Austria and blank were once tied together as a nation because they share the paprika taste. This country and Austria. Germany's close, but it's not yet. They're not named for the feeling, but they're named for a group of people. No, not Russia, not Germany, Hungary. As we had before they broke up in 1918, the Austro-Hungarian. Yeah, close enough though. Germany is really close. So, as we always do with Universal Yum, sorry I keep moving it like that, I'm trying to figure it. We have our trivia train. Let's hop aboard and do our trivia. Okay, so number 1, Austrian daredevil Felix Baumgarten broke a world record by skydiving from the moon, the stratosphere, a rocket ship, or a really tall chair? The Austrian daredevil Felix Baumgarten broke the world record by skydiving from blank. The moon, the stratosphere, a rocket ship, or a really tall chair? I mean, you can say chair if you want, but I mean, it may not make sense. The stratosphere, alrighty. That's what I think too. Okay, Ray said the moon. So it is the stratosphere, it is B. So why would he attempt to skydive that's 127,852 feet from a helium balloon? Say it with us now. Marketing. Red Bull sponsored the jump as part of the marketing campaign called the Strats Project, or Stratos Project? Anyway, after 2 years of training and therapy, he made the jump. The fall was so fast, we're talking an insane 843.6 miles per hour, that he actually broke the sound barrier. That's impressive and all, but the biggest question remains unanswered. Why was all this possible? Because Red Bull gave him wings? I heard that he did. I can't remember what year they did it in, but I did know that he broke the sound barrier. And if you're going that fast, like you're gonna pass out. There ain't no saving you there. Let's see when they did that. I'm curious now. It's been recent. Okay, so it was October 14th, 2012. So, yeah. It was actually, they didn't do it in Austria, they did it in New Mexico. But, yeah. Cost him $30 million to do that. So, 2012. I thought it might have been early, or later than that, but that's cool. So, number 2. Which popular breakfast item originated in Austria? Pancakes, waffles, croissants, or scrambled eggs? What's your guess? Pancakes, waffles, croissants, or scrambled eggs? So we got a guess for eggs. Excuse me, I burped. Guess for eggs. Any other ones? So we got Lily for eggs, Ray for waffles. Anybody else? I say waffles too. Waffles just seem like an Austrian thing. I like waffles. So looks like it is croissants. Alrighty. Wait, but aren't those French? While croissants may become popular in French bakeries, the birthplace of this flaky, buttery pastry is actually Vienna. The story goes that back in the 13th century, the Ottoman Empire tried to lay siege to the city. After Vienna's miraculous victory, local bakers celebrated by pastries made in the shape of the crescent moon, the symbol of the Turkish flag. Who knew victory tasted so good? I did too. I did not know croissants were actually Austrian. So we all learned something new today. All right. If you're American and need to contact the embassy, just stop by blank. McDonald's, stranger's house, 7-Eleven, or the train station. So if you're in Austria and you're an American and you need to contact the embassy, you just stop by McDonald's, the stranger's house, 7-Eleven, or the train station. I'm just gonna go with McDonald's. I mean, I say McDonald's, and we got 2 for the train station and 1 for 7-Eleven. I knew Lily would say 7-Eleven because she's in Japan. You can get everything at 7-Eleven. So why not the embassy? But anyway, so it's actually McDonald's. It says, can we order a McPassport, please? Okay, so that might be taking things a little far, but each of Austria's 194 McDonald's do come equipped with a hotline straight to the embassy. Why? Well, according to the American Embassy, it is to ensure American citizens have every option available to get in touch with when in need. So we guess maybe a burger joint is easier to find in an embassy, or maybe the ability to replace a passport and eat fast food at the same time is simply the American way. Which I completely agree with that. You can eat while you wait. But McDonald's just seemed the way. But I get 7-Eleven too, because as we said, you can get anything there. So both work. But yeah, so if you're ever lost in Austria and you need to contact embassy, find a McDonald's if you can. Alrighty. Which of the following is not illegal in Austria? Not illegal. Feeding bread to pigeons, running out of gas on the highway, opening a store on Sunday, or breaking out of jail. So which of these is not illegal in Austria? Feeding bread to pigeons, running out of gas on the highway, opening a store on Sunday, or breaking out of jail. What y'all's guesses, guys? So Lily's for breaking out of jail. Ray said opening a store. I don't know, all of these seem illegal. So we got feeding pigeons. But which one's not illegal? They all seem illegal, so let's see. So we have breaking out of jail. Breaking out of jail is not illegal in Austria. It says feeding the birds, bird seed only or pay a fine. Running out of fuel on the highway, better pay up. Doing business on a Sunday, better close up shop quickly before the cops catch on. But breaking out of jail? Nah, that's okay. Go ahead. It's human nature to want to escape after all. So then what happens when they find you? Just go back and finish your sentence. That's it. We don't even have a witty closing line for this one, so we'll just let that fact sink in for a bit. So you escape, you just go back and finish your time. So at Starkenberger Castle, visitors can blank. Eat a $300 strudel, sleep on swan feathers, waltz with bears, or bathe in beer. I'll say bathe in beer. It just seems like something you would do at Starkenberger Castle. What's y'all's guess? So we got the strudel, $300 strudel, sleeping on swan feathers, waltzing with bears, which Lily says. Ray says bears as well, or bathing in beer. Oh, she said beer. Okay, got you. So we got 2 for beer, 1 for bear. So, well, bear and beer look almost the exact same, except an A and an E. So it is D. You can bathe in beer. So yes, as I said, Starkenbergen Castle just seems like the place you would, or Burger Castle, whatever. It just seems like a place you would get a beer bath. It says, want to go on an ale-exclusive spa getaway? Starkenberger Castle's the place to be. An Austrian brewing company, Starkenberger, doesn't just brew one of the country's favorite beers. They also own a brewery, castle, where visitors can kick back and relax with baths of warm beer. The castle's 7 baths are filled with a mixture of hot water and beer, about 80 gallons worth, which is said to have a healing effect on the skin. Unbelievable. It kinda is. But, I mean, a beer can't be that bad for your skin. So, number 6. Austria is home to the oldest blank in the world. Bar, zoo, castle, or fort.
Emotional, damn it!
Yes. I know, we're learning too much, and it's just... Austria seems like an amazing, confusing place. You know what to expect. Some places, but not other ones. So Austria is home to the world's oldest blank in the world, and we have 2 for zoo. I think zoo 2, so 3 for zoo. Bar, zoo, castle, and fort. I mean, other 3 just, they just don't seem good. So it was a zoo. It is a zoo. Like spending a day at the zoo, you have Emperor Franz Stephan to thank. Or Franz, I guess. Back in 1745, during Austria's imperial days, the emperor ordered the construction of a menagerie exclusively for the royal family. About 40 years later, it opened to the public, as long as you wore appropriate clothing. But don't worry, nowadays you don't have to dress like a noble to visit the Frostburn Zoo. Oh, that's cool. I know the answer to this one because I'm a weirdo, but I see if y'all know this one. So which famous candy was invented in Austria? Starburst, Twizzlers, Pez, or Sweet Tarts? So which famous candy was invented in Austria? Starburst, Twizzlers, Pez, or Sweet Tarts? What's our guesses, guys? I do love Twizzlers. I know some people don't like them, though. I like them. Excuse me. I get sleepy already. I hadn't done nothing today, which is shocking. I shouldn't be tired, but I am. So which famous candy was invented in Austria? Starburst, Twizzlers, Pez, or Sweet Tarts? Oh, that chocolate's getting back to me. My tummy's got an ache. That's okay. I think I should have had some hot tea. That would probably done better for me, but that's okay. I need a new teapot. I hadn't found one I like. I saw a cast iron one I kind of liked. But I would have to get a trivet because we have mainly wooden tables and I don't want to scorch them, but... So... Pez was invented in Austria. That's the P-Easy, the little hockey things with the little dispensers that everybody collect. I used to have a bunch. I don't know what happened to them. But anyway, bet you didn't know Pez was short for peppermints. Peppermint. Because unless you know German or are really into candy history, I know, I told you I was weird. That would be a very random thing to know. Or as Des says, I am a fountain of useless information. Nowadays, those little candy bricks are known for their collectible dispensers, but back in 1927, they were a go-to tool for quitting smoking. We're sure Darn has the third, that is his name, D-U-A-R-D-H-A-S-S, the third. Dard has, I guess, never would have thought his anti-smoking candy would become the phenomenon that it is today. So y'all love me for being weird. I knew Pez was from Austria, and that it stood for peppermint, which is pfeffermints. About a little bit of German I can say. But anyway, so our last one. Kids in Austria only need to attend school until blank. They turn 14, they pass a test, they get into college, or they finish elementary school. I guess it'd be finish elementary school. I mean, you get the basics, I guess. Most people do fine with that. So we got 14. I say elementary school, and we got 14. Any other guesses? I hear a Des. Ray said college. What are you doing? He said nothing. Anyway, so we have 14 college and finish elementary school. And it looks like when they turn 14. That's right, Austria only requires 9 years of school before they let you loose into the world. So what happens afterward? You can continue your education at a general secondary school, a polytechnic school, or a vocational school. Some people even go straight to the workforce. If you finish school at 14, how would you use your time? I didn't know what I wanted to do at 14. I think at 14, I wanted to watch TV and eat chips all the time. So I would have gotten nothing done. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that was Austria. And that's our Universal Yums for January. February is coming up, and I do believe we're going to Brazil for the next Universal Yum. So, I don't know why I did that. Maybe it looked like I got super shoulders or something. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed unboxing of Universal Yums Austria. We have another unboxing coming up for Sarah Sunday. Sunday! That's what Sundays are known. I told Des that they're going to be Sarah Sundays from now on. It was interesting and very full of chocolate. I'm full of chocolate right now. Which I like. I do like the chocolate more than some of the other stuff we've gotten. I like a mix though. But this one was all really like sweets, not so much savory versus sweet, because we usually have a good mix of, you know, like chips versus, you know, like chocolates or cookies, but this one is pretty much all chocolate. We had the tree chunks, we had the cappuccino chocolates, we had the marzipan chocolates, we had the banana chocolate. All delicious, but goodness gracious. And I really liked the cheese and turmeric breadsticks. And where are they? Oh, the pea crackers. I really like these a lot, even though they look like a weird golf ball thing. Did you want to say hi real quick? Want to say hi real quick? So Callie decided to come say hi. So I see they're right here. They're right here. Uh-oh. You can't fall now. Want to say hi? You're purring. Want to say hello? You say hello? Hello. Hi, Callie. I said hello. Yes, she's been up my butt all day. Said, Mama is home. You gonna show everybody your butt? Yeah? Yeah? Show everybody your butt? Oh, thank you. I should look at my hand, not so much the crumbs. She's been up my butt all day long because I've been at home since my car is at the shop. So hopefully they can fix it tomorrow, as they said that they could. So whatever the problem is. They said everything was good. It's just something electrical in the ignition. So, but yeah. That is the microphone. Stop that. Bad girl. But anyway, as I said, for Sarah Sunday, we have a Japan crate. We have our New Year's version. And I do have some exciting news, since I'm going to keep subscribing to Japan Crate. They're actually redesigning Japan Crate to have different stuff. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Did you break the microphone? You broke it, didn't you? Can you hear me now? If you can, say that you can. If you can't, say that you can't. Okay, good. You were being too loud. Yeah. I can get her. This is what I get. Yeah. You just wanted to be a part. You just wanted. Okay, so it might have been a thing. But anyway, Japan Crate is going to be redesigning their crates to include more and have different themes that are interactive, collectible items, and some other cool stuff that I can't remember at the time, but it will not be for this one for Sunday. It will be starting February 1st. It will be next month, so we'll see what we get for February. But anyway, guys, I will see you on Sarah's Sunday for Japan Crate unboxing or video games. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I'm gonna take this cat. Oh goodness, cat hair, and go enjoy the rest of my night. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and hope you enjoyed Universal Yums Austria. And I shall see y'all again later. Bye.